Hey, it's your girl Just Bree coming at you with another video. Feel free to hit like, share, subscribe. Um, Also feel free if you like my content to support me on Cash App, $CANDYLAND 5809. It would be truly appreciated. So I just finished watching Liv's live, and I just had a few things to say. I know there's all kinds of reactors. That's neither here nor there. I know me adding my 2 cents probably just doesn't, you know, doesn't affect the overall whatever. But anyway, I just wanted to say a few things because, you know, I do sympathize with someone who has truly, you know what I'm saying, truly saw the error of their ways. And that's not to say that I haven't made errors. Okay, we all have. That's obvious. You know what I'm saying? Um, Again, I had a conversation with my daughter, and I'm like, and again, I wish I would have recorded it. She's 24 years old now. And I'm like, how did you feel? I said, did you feel as though did you feel uncomfortable with the men that I brought around you? How many boyfriends did I have, or did you meet, or whatever? Um, did you ever feel like the men that I dated invaded your space? Okay. So basically, the guy at the end of the day, no matter, you know, how many friends of mine she's met, she has never awakened to anybody um in my bed. Uh and that's still not to say I was not, I could have been a much better parent still. And I feel that. Um but I never wanted to invade her space. Okay. Unless and until I decided that I was going to date someone with intention to marry, you were not going to be all up and through my fucking house around my kid, bitch. And yeah, I'm pissed at Liv because then her mother sit up there and she want to pet her. You know what I'm saying? No, bitch, you need tough love. Okay? And, at the end of the day, you know, certain things that I did and my mother checked me on it. No, I didn't want to hear it. But when you have time to reflect and you were raised right and you sit there and you think like, damn, you know what? Yeah, that was fucked up. I shouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? And you want to sit up there and ignore my messages, which is fine. But live. Be clear. For me, and probably most of us, I can probably speak for. It's not bozo that's the problem. The problem is you bring a man into your home. You can fuck whoever you want, Liv, but why do they have to be in your children's space? I have no dog in this fight. I don't want you to lose your kids unless you just cannot stop bringing random men around your kids. It's to bringing the random men around the kids for me. Okay? And you could call it judging or whatever. Because it is, and I am. Because it don't make no fucking sense. And then you want to sit up here and talk about how you only dated one man seriously. You never really had relationships. As is an excuse that you bring a man home from a prison, no vehicle, to come live in your home. The fact that he's a prisoner or was a prisoner and has a criminal past, that's not the issue. Partially. depending on what he went to prison for, and if he's actually going through with changing his life. But no, y'all sitting up there hookahing it to death. He losing his job. He on here, rapping and tapping and carrying on, which, that's fine. That's his passion. But you want to make excuses as though you so empathetic and you so caring and this and that, but you don't have real friendships with women that you can really, you know what I'm saying, reach out to and come on here on your live with, that really rock with you, that y'all can play little, y'all could get on here. You could get on here with your girlfriends and have a girls' night or whatever, but you don't have that because you're so invested in penis. But you want to shoot a women aside, even though that's the majority of who's in your supporters anyway. But you want to shoot women in real life away that really might could help you over a man that don't have shit. But see, that's why when you said you prayed, that's what you get. Because that's who you are. You are Zolo and he is you. And you can say you got a friend and he's in law enforcement. Live. You know, like I said, it's just the bringing the random kids around. The random men around for me. And as many as times as I said, little girls, it was always it just went back to what they're doing to me and me and me, and people don't want me to have my kids, and oh my God, not your little girls, not to mention your boy. But I'm only saying little girls because it's common for little girls, more common for little girls. But even though the boys get molested too, I was just watching a video the other day where the girl was in the car with her mother's boyfriend. He holding her hand, talking about he gonna pay for her to get her toes done, this, that, and the third, and flirting with her and shit. That's what makes me want to come through this fucking computer and grab your fucking face and scratch your eyeballs out. You and Stella. Because this shit could be prevented. And all y'all bitches in her comment section, oh, Liv, it's gonna be all right, Liv, this, and that, and you gonna be on top. Liv ain't gonna be shit. Unless and until she recognize that she needs to do better. She needs to get an education. Bitch, go back to school. You're not a boss unless you have employees. This YouTube shit is not no boss shit. Yeah, you can make money if you really know how to, if you know how to do it. And granted, I don't know what's in your pockets, but last I checked, you living in an apartment, living from check to check, just like the fuck everybody else, driving an old ass Mercedes Benz, bitch. And there's plenty of YouTubers out there that may not have a high school diploma, but they didn't reach they didn't went far and above because they know how to work the system, the YouTube system. But that whole, Stella giving you the flowers and shit, granted, you need a hug for sure. You need a hug, you need some support and everything else. But don't sacrifice your children because you want some penis. Whatever you do, you can do what the fuck you want. Do it over there. Do it while they're asleep. Before they wake up, that nigga should be gone. You raggedy bitch! I'm sick of it. Putting these kids in jeopardy. And then want to sit up here and cry tattoo tears. Fuck your tears. Woman the fuck up. You finding random fucking men off of online lying about that shit. That one a drunk driver. You know what I'm saying? Then somebody said, well, I was with somebody 20 years and I just found out who he was. Okay. But damn, the day you met him, did he not walk? Did he walk out of a halfway house into your house? It's one thing if you find somebody and they put on a facade. They got a career or a job and they're working 9 to 5, and then maybe 10 years later you find out, oh shit, he didn't kill 15 women. That's not your fault. But it is your fault that you would take a man out of a halfway house. Let me tell you something, bitch. This ain't what women do well, you could say women do this. Granted, they take their men back that may beat on them, or they date bums and stuff like that. But a lot of us don't. It's not all women. Don't get it twisted. Okay, again, like I said, my kids know, um they know of friendships. They know my friends, that I have male friends. They don't know mommy waking up to, or that they're waking up to but Billy Joe Bob and them, you know, just out of the blue. Girl. And like I said, it's not that, granted, you don't always know what you think you know. And anybody could scam you. But you knew that off the rip, Liv. You, for one thing, bitch, you was doing that to be spiteful and have content on some old other shit, thinking you was doing something slick. And at the same time, not realizing you fucking up your credibility with your children, getting your children. And I hope that what's his name, Gerard, gets full custody and you have to give visitation. Or maybe half and half. I'll take that back. Hopefully, maybe it could be, I don't know. Whatever it is, no, I don't want your kids taken away from you. But Liv, you sit up there and cry them tears, and then next week it's gonna be some more bullshit. You buying this man sneakers. What the fuck? But these kids can't go to Legoland? That's the trifling shit they talking about. That man work. Let him buy his own shit. You really need help. And you sit up there talking about you don't need counseling. Honey, baby girl. Some of the best of us need counseling. So I know you need counseling. You don't even have your father. So you definitely got daddy issues. Girl. Child. I'm just pissed off. I'm irritated because you sitting up here making it seem like, it's such an issue with you having a man. That's not the problem. You can have a man all day long, but have him over there, off to the side, tucked away in the corner, unless and until you feeling like, okay, there's somebody I'm feeling I might want to get serious about. You so in a rush or whatever to compete with Gerard. That's your fucking problem. Instead of just being honest about, okay, I'm hurting, I'm getting the divorce, I don't know how to get over this shit, so I'll just go on random dates, but not in front of the children. Go on all the dates you want, girl. You can spread it low and lay it wide all day. You can scrub your pussy across the floor, swing from chandelier to chandelier. But do it on your own fucking time and at that man's house. Oops. Unless you can sneak in the halfway house. But if you could get anything better than Zolo, you would, bitch. But you can't. So you won't. That's why you sat up there and claimed you got a little deputy Fife. And if that's the case, why the fuck wouldn't you have messed with him? Or tried to get to know him better and bring him around your kids instead of Bozo? You lying ass bitch. Girl, wish you was my sister. I'll pound your ass all up and down your face. I'm pissed off. Bye, y'all. Feel free to hit the like, share, and subscribe. Get on my nerves.